From Delaware's most award-winning radio news team, this is WDEL Video News. Here's Chris Carl.
Among Delaware's top stories from Monday, June 4th, it's take two today for Brandywine's referendum. Wilmington police make an arrest for murder. And the Democrats for president debate. Here are the details. Top brass in the Brandywine School District start the week with crossed fingers as voters go to the polls on another referendum today. Polls are open noon till 9 p.m., roughly 5 weeks after an April 24th vote went down in defeat. Superintendent Jim Scanlon says the district is in a period of transition. He says current enrollment is 10,700 students and says with operating space for 14,000, the district needs to consider closing some schools and consolidating other services. He also downplays criticism that Brandywine is top-heavy on administration, pointing to a Standard & Poor's report showing the district spending $92 per student on administrative costs compared to higher county and state numbers. Wilmington police have made an arrest for murder. 22-year-old Cortland Romeo of South Harrison Street was arrested yesterday after the SWAT team served a warrant on his house. Police say he is the main suspect in the shooting death of 29-year-old Antoine Mayo on Friday. Tragedy in St. George's over the weekend when two teens drowned in a backyard pool during a housewarming party. It happened Saturday night in the Antrim community. The victims are 16-year-old Martin Shinjay of Newcastle and 15-year-old Leonard Sawolja of Newark. Police say it appears the teens did not fall into the pool but got in voluntarily. The homeowner is a resident of Africa, and one of the victims was an exchange student from Africa. Investigators found no signs of foul play and no criminal charges are expected. A fire damages 3 businesses in Smyrna. WDEL News continues in a moment.
Oh,
Is everything okay, ma'am?
not really. I need to ride DART tomorrow to get to work, and I forgot to buy my DART card. I guess I'll have to find a ride.
Well, you certainly come to the right place. Didn't you know that Acme now sells DART cards and paratransit multi-trip cards?
No, where?
They're available at our customer service desk.
Getting you there now starts at your 12 Delaware neighborhood Acme markets. DART and Acme have joined in partnership to be your one-stop shopping place for both groceries and DART cards. It's now easier and more convenient than ever to pick up your DART cards with Acme.
Senator Biden debated other major Democratic presidential candidates in New Hampshire last night. The war on terror and the war in Iraq were key themes in the second televised debate of the Democrats' campaign. All the candidates raised their hands when asked if they would get rid of the don't ask, don't tell policy on gays in the military. Republicans hold their next debate tomorrow night, also in New Hampshire. The state fire marshal's office is investigating a fire in Smyrna that heavily damaged 3 businesses. The blaze occurred late yesterday afternoon near the 200 block of South Tacon Highway. Firefighters found smoke pouring from the building. The building contained 3 businesses, including the former building, which once housed Lakeside Pontiac. Damage has been estimated at $700,000. There were no reported injuries. Late-inning heroics for the Phillies. WDEL Sports and your Delaware AccuWeather forecast coming up.
As you look for your college experience, make sure you look at Wilmington College, your key to success.
I'm Peter MacArthur.
I'm Melanie Armstrong, and here are Delaware's top stories at the top of the hour.
The most complete coverage of the news that matters in Delaware. Every weekday morning, 5:30 till 9 on 1150 AM WDEL.
In WDEL Sports, the Phillies pulled out a 9-8 win over San Francisco on Shane Victorino's solo homer with 1 out in the bottom of the 9th. The Phillies trailed 7-3 until the 7th when Ryan Howard hit a 3-run homer and a 5-run rally. The Giants tied the game at the top of the 9th, setting up Victorino's game winner. The Phils and Giants play the final game of their series this afternoon. Coverage on WDEL starts at 12:30. The Blue Rocks were rained out yesterday. They're back at home tonight against Kinston. And the Autism Speaks 400 at Dover International Speedway was postponed until today because of rain. It's the 3rd time in 4 races that a Nextel Cup race has been affected by the weather. The race is scheduled to begin at noon today. Brian Newman has the pole, with Dale Earnhardt Jr. alongside him on the front row at the Monster Mile. Your WDEL Delaware AccuWeather forecast. Clouds and leftover rain and drizzle to start the day, then some sunshine later on, high 78. Tonight, maybe a shower early, otherwise partly cloudy, low 64. Tomorrow, partly sunny with the possibility of an afternoon thunderstorm, a high of 82. Get news updates throughout the day, Delaware's top stories at the top of the hour on 11:50 a.m. WDEL, or anytime right here at WDEL.com, including news video from Delaware and around the world from WDEL and the Associated Press. I'm Chris Carl. Thanks for watching.